Good morning, good morning. From my home to yours. As you get settled, thinking as we practice this prosperity that the first 5 days rearrange me. There's often a place of upheaval. And then from day 5 to day 8, I'm sort of finding my way. I'm getting recalibrated. And then 8 to 20 is an exploration. What is this? Can I allow it to be wholly new? Can I be changed by what we're doing? Can I let it in? Can I trust that what we're up to will rearrange me in such a profound and instructive and kind way? I trust it all. That's what this time turns into. It did. It was an upheaval, definitely, around day 5. 4, 5, 6 was like, and then you find your way. Collectively, as we go through this, as the community of souls settles into this work, our prosperity is not only our own, because there are people, organisms, seasons and climates and systems that are all functioning on your behalf right now. Right now, the food you will eat tomorrow is being grown, is being picked, is being shipped. We are being provided for all the time, and we are providing that as I'm thinking and as I'm practicing, I'm designing the year ahead, I'm preparing for the Mexico trip, I'm reformatting. What could we do a little bit differently in the Martha's Kitchen to really give people more skill rather than an experience of dinner together? What are more skills I can give you so that you can go home all the more competent for sharing time, right? I'm building that so you can come and experience it and go home richer. And someone is honing their skills so that when you show up at their restaurant, they have something to offer you that's even better than yesterday. And you are doing the same in what you're offering. So we are this collective evolution and collective expansion. We can't always know how we will intersect. Lily and I were driving back from the barn and we saw something flap on the road which we thought was a bird that had been hit. We thought it was a wing. We went around it and we slowed down and there weren't cars around us. It was a back road. And so I said, hop out. And she jumped out. She went, got it. She came back. She said, Mom, it's a black leather wallet. And I said, well, check the driver's license and let's see where they live. And it was a man's wallet. And she said, this is our building. Great. So we drive home, we go in, we go upstairs. He lives 4 flights up exactly above our apartment. We come to the door, a small dog is barking, a baby is crying, and we knock on the door a couple times because he can't quite hear over what's going on, and he answers the door and he's nearly in tears. And he's like, what? And I said, he's holding a newborn baby. The dog's running around his ankles. I said, I think this is yours. We found your wallet on the road. And then he really did cry. He's like, I just realized that I couldn't find my wallet. I couldn't find my, like everything that's in your wallet, all that prosperity, right? That access. And how could he know? How would he ever imagine that someone was coming up behind him, scooping up what he most needs and delivering it to his door? Someone is caring for you in ways you don't know, in ways you can't imagine. People you don't know are getting ready to care for you in ways you can't imagine. That's prosperity. Palms together. So beautiful to be so connected. Get more connected and find more beauty. Ong Namo, I connect. And in my connection, I bow to the great infinity that is imagining more than I will ever imagine. Gurudev Namo, I connect and I bow to all that is within me that is expanding, shifting, moving towards light. 3 times. Inhale. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. We'll start on your back. Strengthen all of it. Bring your power as a resource. So if you choose today, no blanket for me, lie down. You can pat it if you need to. Draw your hands to your shins and your shins to your chest. On your exhale, you hold it close. And on your inhale, float away. On your exhale, fold it close. And on your inhale, float away. Excellent. Go one more. Hand open. Lift your head and shoulders. Palms face the floor. Little pulses down into the floor. This one becomes exhalation. Once you've found that breath, keep exactly that breath. Close your mouth, out your nose. And then organize it. Heels the height of your knees. Knees hug together. Thighs hug together. Tuck of the chin, navel to the floor. Left leg long. Change. And knees together. Extend the legs. Five, 4, 3, 2, roll up. Thumbs point up, fingers draw back. And you roll to the floor, your fingers to the ceiling. You roll your way up. And you roll your way back, rounding down. As you roll up, take your left hand up overhead, draw your hands apart, and then roll back and down. Roll yourself up, sweep open, and then roll back and down. Roll up. Oh. Inhale down, and exhale, roll up. One more each side. All the way back, knees bend, hands out, right foot up, heel in, little circles. Little circles. Reverse. The circle all the way down into your hip. The circle coming closer toward the crown of your head. 2, 1. And change. Left leg up, heel in, circle. And reverse. A little closer. Good. Hands on shins, roll up and back. rounding through your back. Good. Left leg long, right knee in, left hand on right shin, then right hand on left shin. So opposite hand, opposite shin. Each is an exhale to exhale to exhale. Good. Work there or straighten your legs. Good. Knees bend, feet flat, and feet the width of your mat. And let your knees drop so that all the contraction as we build strength and we contract through the front of the abdomen, lengthen that out. That we're not looking to be shorter when we finish, but to be more mobile because we're both stronger and more flexible. Our range is increasing. Good. Draw your right knee to your chest. Interlace your fingers behind the thigh. Bring it close. Hold there, or the outer ankle, outer foot. Bring it down. Left hand on top of the foot. Interlace your fingers around the outer edge of your right foot. And on your exhale, knee to the floor. And on your inhale, a little press, twitch straight. A little bend. Oh. And a little press. A little bend. And a little press. And then keep your knee down, keep your elbows wide, keep your spine long. And change, foot to the floor, left knee in, interlace your fingers. No, sorry. Right hand to the right inner heel, straightening out the leg, just outside of the shoulder, and then left leg long, head and shoulders lift. Drawing the heels apart, really feeling the length through the back of your leg, out through the calf, out through the toes. And then we change. Interlacing behind the left thigh, bring it down. And hold the outer ankle, outer foot, or interlace the right fingers into the left, knee down. And press into the left heel, that is an inhale. Bend the left knee, bring it down, that's an exhale. And keep the knee down, broaden the pelvis. And then left hand to left inner heel, press into the hand. And reach into the right heel, legs apart, legs strong, head, shoulders lift. And bend your knees, put your feet flat, and put your feet together. And bring your knees together. Bring your heels under your knees as you can. Press your feet down to lift your hips up. Tuck a shoulder, tuck another. And then your hands overhead. This will be inhale. Knees together, feet together. And then roll your way down. Tail is last. That's exhale. So stand in the feet. Thighs together, heart high. And then roll down. One more like that. Stand in your feet. Lengthen your arms. And roll down. Heel toe your feet one step apart. And then stand in the feet to lift your hips, to lift your hands. And then bring it all the way back down. Stand in the heels to lift the hips, to lift the hand, to lift the heart. And then rolling it all back down. Heels one step wider. As you stand in your feet, lift your hips, lift your hands. Now widen your knees. And as you roll down, land back into the heels. Again, heels down, hips up, hands up, heart up, lengthening the spine. And then roll down. Perfect. Putting the feet together again, let your knees fall open. And then let your knees fall together. So open and close. And open and close. You're coming to the outside edge of your feet. Each time you hug your knees together, hug the low back into the floor. Feel that there's the core of your body isn't just the abdomen. The core of the body is the integration from pubic bone to throat. And it extends up the front of the body and up the back of the body. And it's this core that extends like you would take a core out of the ground, right? Miles long. And as you hug your knees together, you're hugging the front and the back body together and getting longer top to bottom. So feet together, hips up, heel toe your feet one step apart. And now again, knees open and knees closed. Open and closed. And that same sense of core, of front and back meeting. And as they do, there's length from bottom to top. For 5. 4, 3, 2, good. 1, roll down, draw your knees to your chest. Shake out your feet and bring your hands to your inner thighs as you press your heels wide. Press your thighs into your hands. Bend your knees, bend your elbows, pull your hips off the floor and then press. So the knees come toward the shoulder. And then you press the hips down into the floor. It's a rolling and a press. Good. 3 more. Stay. Long through the core, long through the seat, as though you were seated on the wall in front of you. And as you sit down into the base of the seat, you rise tall into the crown of your head. And then you bring your knees together. Good. Arms wide. Drop your knees toward the right side. You're on your right outer hip. And up into the center. And drop your knees to the left side. Doesn't need to go all the way to the floor, just a rinse. And again, to the right, look left, to the center, and look right. To the center, dropping your knees to the right, right hand to left thigh. Left hand sweeps along the floor, all the way up overhead, sweeping all the way back down. So that you're opening the left side of the chest and the throat and the spine, all the way out into the fingers. And stay. To center. And knees drop left. And the right hand sweeps so that you can find your way into the back of the right chest, the shoulder, the fingers. Keep the right hand wide. Pause. and into the center. And you'll roll your way to a simple seat. Sitting tall, we come right into the kriya. Right into the kriya. Noticing that whole circumference of ourselves established. And that same sense of circumference, now make that with your hands. We'll tap the pinky edge and then the first finger edge to tap and to tap and to tap. As you tap at the top, the right thumb comes under the left. Tap, tap. With each tap is the sound har, har. H-A-R, the sound of creative infinity, the sound of something imagining on your behalf things that are unimaginable to you. Connect to that so that the imagining is moving through everything. And there is no resistance or reluctance. Har, 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 har. 3, 2, and 1. Hands up. Inhale. Tuck your chin, hook your thumbs, sink your seat down, your heart up. Draw up through the spine, up through the core. Let the core support you. And then lift the chin, release the elbows, hands coming down. Opening to all that is unimaginable to you and that is being imagined, observed, called into existence around you. Spread your hands wide, crossing, opening, crossing, opening, crossing, opening. Har, 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 har. Now you work right here or arms extend. Har, har, har. The arms cross just in front of the forehead center. As you can, the arms are straight. Find the har aloud, and then when you have that rhythm, close the mouth and feel the har in your mind. Har, 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 har. And in your mind, that har, a pulse of light right at the center of the forehead. Right at the part of your brain that creates, that imagines. Har, har, har. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands high. Inhale, 3 sips. Tuck your chin, hook your thumbs, reach, and lift the pelvic floor up towards your fingers, up toward the navel, gathering like a rosebud, closing on the way. Up into the midbrain. And then chin up, bend your elbows, breath out, hands down. Notice, receive, open. Be imagined. Hands open, thumbs into your palms, fold your fingers over your thumbs, reverse circles, backwards circles. So there's a tendency to pull the heart forward, and instead keep those reverse circles, but drop into the back of your seat so that the center of gravity is reaching into the floor, so that you're not bowing forward, which will create a compression in your low back and strain in your upper back. Instead, drop a little bit back, and you'll feel an anchor from your navel all the way through you into the ground. That way, when you extend the arms, you're not falling forward, you're stable. Use that core line from crown to seat. Each one is a good, 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 aloud, good, 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 almost in defiance. Good, good, defying the inner critic, the inner doubter, the inner judger. It's like, this isn't working, this isn't good enough, this isn't sufficient. Good, 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 good. Overwrite that pattern. Good, 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 good. Feel the circles roll through your shoulders, your shoulder blades down the back. Keep dropping into the back of your seat. And if you have the freedom of mind to say God, God being an infinite creative resource that is imagining you today, God, 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 God. If God is full of old stories for you, then say good, good, or mix them up because they are the same. Good, God, God, good, good, God, 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 good, 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 God, 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 good, 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 God, 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 good, 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 God, 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 good, 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 God, 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 good, 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 God, 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 good, 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 God, God, 3, 2, hands up, inhale. Hook your thumbs, reach. Wriggle, rise, lift the pelvic floor. So you're directing the goodness up, up, up through the body. Up, up, up to the midbrain. Up, up, up through your thoughts, through your patterns. Good, 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 good. Chin up, breath out, hands down. Just notice. Nothing more to do. Palms face the floor, elbows bent. And a little pulse, 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 pulse. Each one, Har, Hare, Hari, Wa, He, Guru. So Har, that creative infinity, is creating me, and I am creating in response, in turn. And then through all of it, Wa, He, Guru, is the hallelujah of the kundalini. All be praised. Har, Hare, Hari, Wa, He, Guru. 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 Whisper. Har, Hare, Hari, Wa, He, Guru. 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 And whistle. If you can't whistle, imagine you're blowing through a little straw. Imagine you're whistling. It's the focus of the breath that matters here. Inhale. Exhale, hands down, pause, notice, be so still, free. Imagining all the souls working right now to provide for you, making your clothes that you will wear, making the shoes that you will walk in, making the food that you will eat, making the sheets you will sleep in. So much is being provided for you right now. They are preparing to listen to you. They are preparing to answer you. They're printing money to place in your wallet. I am provided for. I am prosperous. It is an unending flow. I provide. I am provided for. We are prosperous. Feel that. And then stabilize it, putting the left arm out, the right forearm on the left, lightly sealing the arms. Palms see the floor. We'll breathe in for a count, hold for the same count, and out for the same count. So if it's limited for you and difficult, start with 3. If you're ready to go, you want to start with 8. Listen to your breath. Start smooth. I'll start at 6. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pause. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And in. And pause. And out. And in. Maybe 8. Pause. And out. Extending that count as it serves you. We'll go 2 more full rounds. Feel the count of your capacity, then pause for the same count and out for the same count. Be kind with your breathing. Stabilize. Your hands come down, and the eyes close. We settle into our breath pattern. At first, let the breath be totally free. Let it get big or small, smoothing out, billowing, luffing like a great sail. We'll go in the nose, out the nose, in the mouth, out the mouth, in the nose, out the mouth, in the mouth, in, out the nose. So if you have a pattern, if you have a pace, then settle into what's yours. Or I'll start you out. We'll go 4. In the nose, 2, 3, 4. Out the nose, 2, 3, 4. In the mouth. Out the mouth. In the nose. Out the mouth. In the mouth. out the nose. Again, in the nose. Out nose. In mouth. A subtle sipping. The lips and teeth are lightly parted out the mouth, like a sigh. In nose. Out mouth. In mouth. Out nose. Continue on your own. Total focus. with it one last minute. Less and less effort. Complete the round that you're on and release the pattern of your breathing when you finish. Soften the surface of your face, the lightest of a smile. To be. Feel no plan, no constraint, no assumption, no expectation, no self. And in the no self, anything is possible. You may stay seated or lie back 5 minutes. So resting in your full Shavasana, shake out your feet, shake out your knees, wag your tail, turn your chin. Take the blanket you sat upon and lay it over your low belly and your hips. Or stay seated and continue. All that you are, all that you know of who you are, let it fall away. There's something else. That in the falling away we can be everything else. There's nothing to acquire, nothing to know, nothing to do. just the slightest bit further. Slipping out of one last layer of old self. Getting a little more naked, a little more free. Shedding one last layer. So that as you deepen your breathing, you feel there's a new space before you, behind you, to the left, to the right. Hands overhead. Palms together, brighten the hands, lift the feet, rub the soles of your feet. Hands to shin, side to side, tuck your chin, round your back. And bring it all the way up, unfolding, hands high. And bring it down the middle, that axis, the axis of our praxis, the center of our practice. Bring it up, palms together, thumbs to the forehead center. I bow to it all, to this great, sweet self of all selves. Long sat, short nam. Inhale. Sat nam. Sat nam, I see myself. All selves. Namaste, I see you. They are the same. So, we are packing. We will leave this Saturday. If you are in person, the in-person vinyasa will go on. Kelly will be there. Please go give her a warm welcome. Say hello. So fortunate to be in her class. She's worked with me for years and years. Such a pleasure to ask her to come and step in. So she will be there this Saturday at 9:30 and the following Saturday at 9:30. If you're not coming in person but you tend to do this online, then I've made a playlist called Vinyasa. Look back through some of our past classes. I took the time to take a class of my own. It was really lovely. So there are gems there waiting for you on YouTube. There's a playlist, Vinyasa. So on those Saturdays, pick it up, pick it out, and get on it. For our online classes, tomorrow I will post day 15, day 17, and replay Tuesday for day 19. This past Tuesday on patience, that one's worth doing again. So plenty of things lie ahead that you have not seen. Plenty of things are there for you to repeat. I am so grateful to the people who have worked so hard to put this trip together. Such an opportunity. I'm so grateful for the community of Shinalani, the designer, the owner, the chef, the bartenders and the cleaners and the cooks, and there are such lovely, lovely people, and they are preparing for us, and I am prepared for you, and you are preparing for someone else. This is what makes us prosperous. So enjoy it all tomorrow morning. No, it's Thursday, so this morning a newsletter went out. If you didn't get it, hop online. It's up on the website under blog. And if you'd like to get it in your email box, then sign up and it will come next week. So good, thank you. I'll be back live Sunday morning, 8 a.m. on April the 17th. Otherwise, there's plenty there for you while I'm away. Sat Nam.